And I know all of you blacks, whites, I know you see what's going on. Even not too long ago, I had to run because some fucking piece of shit decides him and his goons gonna walk in the housing development, pulls out a gun in broad daylight and opens fire. Didn't give a fuck that I was out there. Didn't give a fuck that me or my other neighbors that I was sitting with was out there. Didn't give a flying fuck. But had so much energy, so much drive and determination to pull out a weapon just to shoot at another nigga in the yard. Thank God it wasn't no kids out there. Thank God none of mine wasn't out there.
I don't preach Black Lives Matter because to me, Black lives only matter to people when the law enforcement is involved. It's not just about law enforcement. All lives matter. It's a black man that killed my kid. So how can people preach Black Lives Matter? I don't believe in that. All lives matter. I need justice for my kid.
But black people are not disgusted enough because they won't speak out. They won't do anything. And I'm not saying go walk in the line of fire, but if you know the motherfucker who did it, turn his ass in. Don't wait till it's your child or your son or your daughter is cut down by bullets. Now all of a sudden you want to go tell the authorities who had the guns, where the drugs at, who the gangbangers are. That's when you want to talk then. Fuck all that.
What they brought up, one of the things that they brought up was the racial profiling issue. That was something that, when asked, I said I support my community, but let me just tell you, what I want to do is make sure that we know there's more black on black shootings in our nation than ever before. 340 shootings and murders in Chicago the first 6 months, 120 shootings and murders in Memphis first 6 months, 28 homicides here in San Diego. Black on black crime is an issue, and that was never addressed. That's why when someone says, do you support, do you think there's racial profiling? Yeah, because blacks are shooting blacks. So who did they stop? They're not going to stop a white male. They're not going to stop a Hispanic male or Asian. They're going to stop an African American. That's who they're going to stop, because those are the ones that's shooting. There was a shooting in 3, and more than that, in my district, Redwood Street, about a year and a half ago. A black man went into a barber shop, shot the barber. He was a family man. I went to his vigil a month or so ago in front of my district on Euclid and Market. A black man stopped another black man and shot him in the car. So who do they go and look for? They're going to look for African Americans who look like the person that was the shooter. And so that's why, so if we can address the black on black crime in our community, I think we would be better off than saying, well, there's racial. Yeah, there is, because they're stopping blacks who shoot blacks.
But this is one of the reasons why we need our Second Amendment. We need to keep it. We need to fight anybody who tries to restrict it, who tries to take it, who tries to limit it, whatever the case may be. We need it. We need it because we're living in a crazy ass world. We're living in a crazy society with twisted ass people with their own twisted ass ideologies and their own twisted views of what the world is and how they feel the world should go or accommodate them.